Previously on MasterChef Australia, Sean, Laura and Jamie put their past on a plate.
I'm captured in a moment that tells me so much about who you are.
And secured their future in the MasterChef kitchen. But for everyone else, the competition took a shocking turn.
I don't think we've ever put as many great cooks through to an elimination.
Tonight, superstar chef Kylie Kwong masterminds our biggest elimination challenge ever.
Today, she is your nightmare.
It's 3 rounds of kitchen hell.
No one wants to be the first person home.
First up, it's a Chinese classic, fried rice.
I think I've burnt my onions.
That black apron might be yours for a little bit longer.
And it just gets harder from there.
If you get an ingredient wrong, there are no second chances.
Chinese dried sausage.
They will keep raising the bar.
That is absolutely beautiful. I just want to dive into it.
Until finally, an epic blunder
I'm not eating it.
Yeah, me neither.
sends one cook home for good.
We've all decided to sleep in the lounge because it's comfier and we can all sort of have slumber parties every night.
Bit tired.
We're pushing about 5 hours sleep.
I'm so excited about life, I just can't sleep. Our first night has just passed in the MasterChef house and I wake up at 5:30. It's really surreal, like I just can't even believe I'm here right now. Do you reckon Renee will kill me?
Yeah.
If I wake him up?
It'd be worth it, so do it.
Yeah? Wakey. Morning.
Hi.
Hello. Morning, Renee.
What time is it? 5:30.
No one woke me up at 5:30 at boarding school.
The house is amazing. When you walk around the house, all you see is massive piles of cookbooks, notebooks, people with their heads down. Not only are they going through their notes and stuff, but they're just bouncing off one another and learning from one another.
Celery jelly.
But we've got an elimination challenge today. I've only been here one night and I absolutely intend to be here for 2.
It's the first elimination today. I don't want to be the first person going home. I'm going to go into the elimination focused and get out of it as quickly as I can.
We've all got that little bit of anxiety, you know, that little knot in our stomach at the moment.
As it's the beginning of the competition, I really want to stay. It might look like I'm nice and calm, cool and pressed on the outside, but being elimination day today, of course we've all got a few butterflies, and I've got butterflies.
This is the first elimination. It's really bizarre that we've been here such a short amount of time and someone's already going to leave.
Good girls.
Thanks for the lift.
All right, good luck, ladies.
Good luck, ladies.
Good luck. You can give me a hug if you want.
Today, everything is at stake for me. I know that I have to really prove myself to the judges.
I'm sure a few of you are feeling a little nervous. This is the first time we've seen black aprons in the MasterChef kitchen for 2014.
Today's going to be a tough day, there's no doubt about it. It's going to be a challenge. Or should I be more specific? Challenges. You don't want to be the first one going home, that's for sure.
We invited one of Australia's leading lights to help us set this challenge. However, today, she is your nightmare. She's a restaurateur, she's a cook. She's written 6 cookbooks. She's one of the most innovative chefs in Australia. She's a pioneer in sustainable cooking. She's a master of the Chinese kitchen. Please welcome, from Billy Kwong's in Sydney, Kylie Kwong.
When Kylie Kwong walks into the kitchen, quite frankly, I'm just thinking, yes! She's one of my heroes, and I really like what she does.
My name is Kylie Kwong, and I'm the owner, chef and director of Billy Kwong Restaurant. I describe my cooking style as Australian Chinese food. Here we have your stir-fried spring bay mussels. It draws on my rich Cantonese heritage. So I need steamed prawn wontons for 6 and a salt bush cakes for 6. This year I'm going to help mentor the MasterChef contestants, but today is a different story because I'm setting the challenge. What I am looking for today is their basic understanding of Chinese ingredients and their knowledge of flavours and skill set.
Well, Kylie, you must have done something because the mood's lifted already in this room and a few smiles on some faces. So, guys, you may have guessed it. Today's elimination challenge is based on Chinese cooking. Stephen, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel a little better.
A little better? Is that all you're going to give us?
Because there's a lot of pressure on me now. You know, definitely there's a lot more pressure on me to perform, you know, for myself because Chinese is my background. Hopefully I can push through.
Brendan, confident with Chinese cuisine?
Not at all, unfortunately, Gary. I'm excited at the prospect of using my brain because I think I've got a good one of them, but I am not the greatest Chinese palate.
Have you ever cooked anything?
Very little, some bad fried rice, and that's probably about it.
Some bad fried rice?
Yeah.
And Nicole, you've been smiling since Kylie walked in.
Kylie's one of my food heroes. I'm standing here and it's actually quite hard to believe that I'm actually standing in the same space as you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Nicole.
Today's elimination will unfold over 3 rounds. In round 1, your challenge is to cook a staple Chinese cuisine, fried rice.
Lovely. At least I've got it wrong, so I know what to do now.
You can have an open pantry and it's up to you to select the ingredients, the seasonings, and the rice that you want. Good fried rice is made with cold, cooked rice, so you'll find that in the pantry as well. But just one word of warning. There are a few non-traditional ingredients in that pantry, a few booby traps, just waiting to snare you.
12 people will be safe at the end of round 1. You're going to have a half an hour and your time starts now.
Come on. Don't push, guys. Everyone's going to get hurt.
That'll be enough for everyone.
In that pantry, it's like Hunger Games. It's just crazy. Everyone's gone wild.
Have anyone seen eggs or there?
How long did we have? I missed that.
Half an hour.
Has anyone seen any ginger?
Yeah, here.
I would class fried rice as a pretty simple dish, but 30 minutes is tough, so it's a really tight for time dish.
Let's go, guys. Come on, get it right.
Come on. I fry off my prawns and I start to cut my vegetables frantically.
Being the first person out of the competition is just not an option for me. So I know that I really have to bring it to get my butt out of there quick smart.
I can't explain how intense it is just because, you know, this is my home dish. So this is my challenge to win. If I don't win it, then, you know, I don't know what my challenge is. I was born in Australia, but my parents are from Malaysia and they're Chinese. And for me to impress Kylie Kwong would mean so much to me and my family. So today I'm going to be doing a fried rice with a chili garlic paste. I'll be using pork-based proteins because pork is such a high influence in Chinese cooking. So I've gone with the pork belly and I'm putting my new take on things. I'm putting in prosciutto as well. I'm feeling as though the prosciutto is a big gamble for me because that is an Italian ingredient. But I'm determined to give it a go because at home I love using prosciutto. It's got a beautiful saltiness to it and I believe that adds to the whole dish.
I'm doing a marinated pork fillet fried rice with crispy bacon, spring onions, carrot, capsicum, and just really trying to keep it really fresh and vibrant. Time hasn't been my best friend in this competition so far.
Yesterday I was pretty shattered. I didn't put up a dish.
What happened?
Time management wasn't there today.
Don't push things to the wire. Otherwise, you've gone for this competition.
I'm just going to try to stay calm and collected and just get something on the plate today because there's no way I'm not putting something up today.
It is a bit intimidating presenting an Asian dish to Kylie Kwong. She's the queen of Chinese cooking and you don't have much time to think in 30 minutes, so I just went into machine mode.
Half your time down already. 15 minutes to go.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Get it up, come on. I love fried rice. I mean, you talk about it as being a sort of soulful, comforting dish. It's always a treat for me. What would you like to see? I mean, obviously, we need details here.
First of all, I'd love to see egg in it. I want to see a fluffy egg omelette. I want to see a bit of flavour. Is that ginger? Is it salted radish? Is it some dried shrimps, diced bacon, or finely diced lapchong sausage?
In terms of their mise en place, are you looking for this, spend a good 20 minutes chopping, cutting, preparing, and then that last sort of 5 minutes to hot wok,
That's right.
go for it?
That's right. Hot, hot, hot. Add the fluffy egg at the last minute and the shallots.
Sounds good to me.
How are you going, Brendan?
Yeah, good. I don't feel too bad.
3 rounds cooking for Kylie Kwong. Each round's going to get harder, and I'm not comfortable cooking Chinese cuisine.
Trying to just keep it simple, to be honest, because I'm kind of winging it here.
But I've got to get my head out of Indian zone because I need to be one of those first 12 to be safe.
Nicole!
No, stop it!
I never knew you were such a big Kylie fan.
I am a Kylie fan.
Oh, hi, Nicole.
And I'm hoping that I'm going to have lots to learn from you.
Oh, likewise.
I'm so hoping I'm not going to go home today.
Watch your fingers and geylan. Is that geylan in there, is it?
Yeah, it's going
Chinese
to be.
buffalo, right.
Got to bring it all together.
It's so lovely to meet you.
You too. You too. Thank you.
So nice. When Kylie Kwong questions me about putting geylan in, and I'm thinking, do I put it in? Don't I put it in? So there's a little doubt there in the back of my mind. All right. But I've cooked with geylan at home. I know it's yummy. I'm going to go with it.
Remember, we're looking for the 12 best fried rice. 10 minutes to go. A lot on the line. Come on.
Let's go, guys.
Come on, guys.
10 minutes to go. I've prepped all my ingredients. I look over at my onions and they're burnt.
I think I've really messed it up.
So try and pick out a few of the really burnt bits because I don't want that horrible taste at the end.
Oh, God, what am I doing? It's really burnt. It's too late to start again, so...
There's absolutely no time to start my onions again. I've just had it.
Byron, you got 10 minutes.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Come on, guys.
I'm so worried. I think I've burnt my onions and stuff. It's too late to start again.
There's no time to redo them because I've got to cook the rest of my ingredients. I don't want to be facing another round of Chinese cooking.
I'm so worried.
So I'm just hoping that the taste of these onions can be disguised by everything else in this dish.
7 minutes.
Move faster, faster, faster.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Come on, guys.
I'm scared because I don't cook fried rice. I've got a big love of Southern American food.
Brendan?
How are we, mate?
How you going?
I'm
Brendan,
going okay.
love your hat.
Thank you very much.
I can't believe you've never cooked fried rice before and done it well.
The last time I cooked it was on the road with the band, and we always chip in $5 each and cook a $20 massive meal, and you share it.
Yeah, I know. Hurry, hurry.
Thank you, guys. I was in a band called Finnabar and toured around the country quite a lot. But it's just really difficult to make ends meet and still live while you're just playing music. MasterChef's an opportunity to keep my creativity and my creative dreams alive. The food dream is a food truck selling Southern American Creole-style food. I'm going to stay as traditional as I know how to, Chinese-wise. I'm not going to do anything fancy or reinvented. I don't have a lot of time and I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm going to keep it simple and hope it tastes good. I'm basically just adding some chili because I like my food hot. I'm just hoping it's not going to be too spicy for the judges.
Don't want to worry anybody, but 5 minutes to go.
Come on, guys. Smash it out.
I did not want to put up dodgy takeaway. So I'm really focusing on getting the best flavour out of each ingredient. I know I want some texture in the dish, so I've got baby corn and Chinese cabbage as vegetables.
Make sure you give that rice plenty of time to loosen up, yeah? It's got to be coated properly. And keep your wok hot.
As I put my rice in and start to season the rice, I notice I'm a little bit heavy-handed on the vinegar. I've got 5 minutes left and I decide to ditch the rice.
Run, Byron, run. 4 minutes.
Huge risk, but if I don't change my rice, it's not going to get in that top group.
Byron's struggling a little bit. Time's nearly up and he hasn't got his rice on yet, so I'm a bit worried for him. I'm just hoping he can put something on a plate.
I just tasted it and it's a little bit wet, so I'm going to try and see if I've got enough time to put another one together.
Oh my God. Byron, move. Faster.
Throw the oil on, get the rice on, season my rice up and start incorporating all the veggies. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough time.
You have 2 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on, guys. I'm going good in a moment. I'm just finishing it up now. I'm just going to have to really work on the seasoning. Hopefully it's the right amount.
I've added the pepper. I taste it. It's got a great pepper taste to it. So I'm hoping that my palate's the same as the judges.
Last little touches, 1 minute to go.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
guys. 1 minute. Chop. Get it on the plate, yeah?
Let's go, guys. Get on.
The thing that I'm most worried about is the balance of the flavours are really right with the dish. So I add some lemon and lime for the acidity, and I add some oyster sauce for the sweetness.
10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Well done.
Great job, guys.
Good work, man. Whoa.
That looks cool, man. Well done.
I actually feel really good. I certainly couldn't have done any better for this challenge, so I've plated up something that looks really good. I think it tastes really good. My only concern right now is I've got a really high chili tolerance. I'm just hoping it's not too strong for the judges.
Good job, man.
Bravo.
Sorry, yeah, well done. Jesus.
I'm hoping that this is going to do justice to Kylie, and I'm hoping that my dish is going to be good enough to save me on this round.
Hopefully I've got enough flavours in there and it's enough.
It's awesome.
I forgot my prawns. In my frantic haste to change the rice up, I forgot to put them in the dish. Pretty shattered. I didn't quite get my prawns on. I fried them off early and I forgot to put them on the plate. It could be the difference between being in that top 12 and being in the bottom 9.
We have a saying in the MasterChef kitchen, and that is a quick cook is a good cook. And we're looking forward to some tasty food. Your task, 30 minutes to make the perfect fried rice of your choice, but it had to be Chinese. Remember, we're only looking for the 12 very best fried rice. If you're not in that 12, then you have to go the next round. First up, Dipali.
Going into the tasting, my main concern is that bitterness of the burnt onions hasn't carried through to the rest of the rice.
Right, Dipali. Have you done a good job?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Why not, Dipali?
I don't know, like, it looks a lot different to everybody else's, so I shouldn't really compare, I know, but, like, I like my flavours quite strong, being Indian.
So you've got lots of little bits and pieces in there?
Just little bits and bobs and egg.
What I like about it is little bits of dried shrimp, because they're kind of, they're really tasty and they have little flavour bombs in there, so we get that faint kind of umami and fishiness to it.
Beautiful fluffy omelette. I like the shallots. It's very flavoursome, but is that a bitterness I can taste?
Burny onions.
Yeah. So it has this overall flavour of bitterness. We just don't want that, do we?
No.
In hindsight, I wish I just left those onions out. I'm kind of preparing myself to be in that second round, to be honest.
Nicole.
Hello.
And that's gaylan, isn't it? Shredded gaylan through there,
Yes,
finely
it is.
sliced gaylan, which I really like. I saw you doing that and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I've never done that before. Now upon tasting it and seeing it, It works very well. I like it. Well done.
Thank you.
I can't add anything to that. That's just your little moment together.
Thank you. I'm quietly elated. I'm thinking fab things. She actually uses the words, I really like it.
Next up, Amelia.
Is that finely sliced Chinese white cabbage through it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great in terms of texture.
I love it.
Yay!
Georgia.
It looks very simple, but it really packs a punch. I think it's really delicious. It's quite traditional.
Might even be the best one so far.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Emily.
The pork on the top's very tasty. I really like that. I like the flavour.
Tracy.
The flavour's very good. I can see those mushrooms there too, the gnocchi mushrooms. I think it's a great effort, Tracy.
Keep up the good work.
Stephen.
Hello.
Hello, Stephen.
You look very sure during the cook, but are you happy with this dish?
I'm definitely happy with it. This is one I do at home for myself.
Okay, let's go. Is that a little bit of chicken in there?
That's actually pork. It's a spicy fried rice with pork two ways.
Pork two ways? Tell me about that.
There's pork belly, and there's also prosciutto as well. At this stage, I'm thinking, what have I done?
Is that a little bit of chicken in there?
That's actually pork. It's a spicy fried rice with pork two ways.
Pork two ways? Tell me about that.
There's pork belly, and there's also prosciutto as well. I immediately regret putting prosciutto on the plate. I could see Kylie Kong's face, and she wasn't too impressed.
So at first glance for me, it certainly looks traditional. Lots of little bits and pieces mixed in with the rice, the pork, the eggs, the shallots. Prosciutto, I've never put prosciutto in my fried rice because that's Italian.
Did you use white pepper? Or did
Yes, I love white pepper in that one, yeah.
White pepper's fine, but for me, it should be there, but sort of like you don't notice it. The moment I can pick it up and taste it straight away, I'm kind of going that it's too much. So for me, you may have a problem.
All right, thank you. I'm feeling absolutely gutted that I haven't been able to put up a dish that I really thought that I could nail.
Next up, Tash.
Beautifully presented, Tash.
Thank you.
There's lots of stuff in there. I like stuff.
You two should try this. Nice amount of lump tongue, but not too much.
Oh, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Presented well.
Pretty, yeah. Yeah. It's great. Love it. Well done. Beautiful.
Well done, Tash.
If Kylie Kong thinks my fried rice is okay, I'm probably in with a shot.
Scott. Scott, so far you haven't exactly covered yourself in glory in the MasterChef kitchen.
No.
Is this dish going to redeem